This does both photos and stickers. When you do a sticker, it prints out the photo first and then it goes back and it cuts everything out. It is incredible. Check out these stickers I just made for 4th of July and a sticker of my son. Both of these took virtually no effort at all. I was able to get on my phone app, press a few buttons, press print, and you're good to go. And now I have some high quality, impressive stickers. Before I show you exactly how this works, let me just say that this was sent to me so I could test it out and make this video. I've never used anything like this before, so this has been a lot of fun. This is really cool to watch how it prints. It goes kind of back and forth, printing the different colors, and then when it needs to cut, it goes to the other end of the printer. It cuts everything out. It's just amazing and fun to watch. This is a really useful tool if you do crafts or you use stickers a lot. Maybe you're a teacher, maybe you just want to do custom stickers or have things for the holidays. This is absolutely fantastic. Let's have a closer look at what you get and how this works. With the package, you get the printer, you get this power cord, 24 volts, 1.6 amps, and then you get some paper. So let's have a look at the paper. You basically get two sets. So you got the photo paper here, 4x6, and then you have the sticker paper, 4x7, 18 sheets of either, and you also get the ink rolls. It's a nice, simple design for the printer. On the front, you simply just have a power button. That is it. Underneath, you have some access. Presumably, if there's something like a jam or something, you can get to that. On the back is where the power goes. You can also connect this to your computer, and then here is where the ink goes. Let's go ahead and put the ink in. There's only one way you can put it in, so we'll go like this. Just kind of move it in until you hear the click, and then close that up. That's all there is to that. On this side is where the paper comes out and where you put the paper in. I do want to show you the cutting side over here. So here is the blade that does the cutting. Let's start out with the photo paper. So you take this out. This comes out like this. Then you want to make sure that you have glossy side up. Put this back in. You can print with either your computer or your phone. I will show you how to do it with the phone. You download the app and then you select which printer that you have. So we do the PixCut. Let's go ahead and press and hold the power button to get that on. And then we'll press next. We'll connect via Bluetooth. It looks like it found it right away. So we'll go connect. And that's about as easy as you can connect. So we can design different things. We can print out some tags. This is basically for stickers, but we want to do just a classic photo print. So we are going to go ahead and go to that. Now it looks for all of the photos that you have on your phone. Let me go ahead and print out a photo of my wife. It looks like it does the orientation, no problem. You can select how many copies you want. And right now it wants to use 4x7 sticker paper. I do not want that. So let's go back and see, how do we change the paper? All right, so when you press this plus button, it asks if you want 4x7 or 4x6. So that's where I went wrong. Go 4x6, then you only have a couple choices. We will go classic, select the photo, and go ahead and press print. And then let's see what it does. It's going to transmit the photo. And interesting, it says, please insert the correct size photo paper, then insert the tray. I put it up top, but it needs to come down here. Okay, so now I have that plugged in. Looks like it's working this time. Printing yellow, that's pretty cool how that comes out. So it does one color at a time, so it's gonna go through, I'll do next red. Kind of cool how the app actually shows what's going on as it prints. That's really fun. And last we have blue coming out, so now it's going to look like the actual photo. And I think the last pass is maybe grays or blacks, but just finishing putting everything together. And so there you have it. You've got your photo that has printed out. Printing is complete. You can see the image quality. Let me zoom in a bit. That is so cool. We'll select another image. So we'll go back to 4x6 classic photo print, print out a photo of my son. So while this prints, let me show you, you've got this perforated edge and you can just kind of fold it back, then fold it back the other way. So you can leave these on if you want to, and you could just hold it on that edge so you don't get the photo greasy or smudge your fingerprints on it or anything like that. But really easy to take that off. Look at that photo quality. That is so cool. Let's go ahead and try the sticker paper. So let's take this off, take out the photo paper, put in the sticker paper. We'll need to fold this down so that it fits. And we got that. So this top part here is just for storing the paper when it's not in use. This is where you actually want to load it when you need to load the paper. All right, and it is printing the stickers right now. So again, it's going to do 4 passes until it gets all the colors it needs. And now the photo is done. So if we look on the other end, it should use the blade and start cutting all of these stickers. You can see it going around, getting the basic shape of the sticker. That's actually pretty fast. That's faster than I was expecting that. That's pretty cool. And of course you do have this cover that you should probably have on top, but I have it off so you can see what is going on. And now you have some very professional and nice looking stickers. That is some incredible quality right there. So you can just peel this right off and you got your nice sticker. And let's see what else we can do with stickers. So we've got some ABCs. Can add that to the canvas. Let's go to the canvas. Delete that. Got some random stickers here. Got some more stickers. So we could do as many stickers as we want as long as it fits. Let's look at this chart. We've got a recognized career. So if we want to make a chart or something like that, we could do that. We could do some name labels. So if you come in here, it looks like this isn't formatted very well, but you could kind of change the formatting, change the text, move things around. We can do phone back film. So select the phone that you have. I got the Pixel 6 right here, so we could go to Pixel 6. Click on that, it writes out your Pixel 6. We can upload a background. So if I wanted my wife and son on the back of my Pixel, or I could do my son and have him be a part of the sticker. Then I could just put this whole thing on the back of my phone after I print it out. We can also just create from scratch, just go to a canvas, can look at some of the templates. So if we want to print out labels, we can do that. Or small elements, we can put that around there. We could do cars. We can also upload images. Let's try AI remove background to see how it does. Not perfect, but not bad. So let's go next. So now I have a sticker of my son. Let's copy that. Let's see what this looks like. It looks like that did just fine. So let me kind of show you how it cut. It just kind of went where the image is. So nice sticker of my son. That is so much fun. This is great. So when you are done, you can just take this whole thing out, put it in here for storage, put the cover on, turn off the power, unplug, and now we're good to store this. You can use this with either your computer or a phone app. I showed how to use this with the phone app just because I think that's what most people are going to do. If you really want to do custom stickers though, I do recommend that you get on the computer, you use an app like Inkscape or Illustrator or something. You design your image, make sure it doesn't have a background, and then as long as you don't have a background, this cuts out anything that doesn't have a background. So you could transfer the images to your phone and use the app, or you could print directly from your computer if you wanted to do it that way. A lot of versatility, a lot of fun, and really impressive photo and sticker quality.